Nerderotic.com.
Welcome back to the Nerdrotic channel. My name is Gary Beekler, and I come to you from nerdrotic.com and more bad news from Doctor Who. 2 days and 2 videos. Sorry, folks, but I'm just reporting it here, and I'm giving you my opinion. So on the heels of Season 12 being delayed till 2020 and them canceling Christmas, Doctor Who appears to be rewriting its backstory for Season 11. This comes as a surprise to nobody because Chris Chibnall's writing has been crap, and he and Stephen Moffat both basically admitted that they've run out of ideas. And what do hack writers do when they've run out of ideas? Destroy better people's ideas. And that's what they're going to do. Instead of, going the route of, hey, let's let Jodie Whittaker be her own doctor, not better or worse than anybody else, just being another doctor in this grand story that we've loved so much. Nope, they're going to piss on other doctors and backstory to make her the bestest doctor ever. Does that sound familiar? It sounds familiar. How's it sound? Star Trek Discovery, Star Wars, Marvel Comics? Yep, sounds familiar. So, and that's worked so well. The Marvel comic sales are really great. Nope, they're not. Star Wars was really successful because of Rey. Nope, nope, no. It was Han and Leia and Luke. And yeah, Star Trek Discovery, the new Spock, they basically sex swap. Spock is so popular in the UK that they're getting. Oh no, you guys can't watch the Star Trek shorts over there, right? Because nobody's interested in buying them. So yeah, that. So I wonder. Somebody in our chat had mentioned that the BBC doesn't really need to make money off their shows. So I guess they're right. So, and I can hear you now. The show's getting great ratings. Not really. It got great ratings on the first episode. It got pretty good ratings on the second, and it's now down. It's creeping down towards Capaldi territory in the third and fourth awful episode, and that's specifically what we're going to be talking about. Is a statement in that episode where this article has pulled all this from, and then I'm going to give you a guess on what they're talking about. So stay tuned for that. Two paragraphs from the article. That's it. Doctor Who Season 11 is rewriting the history of the Doctor, revealing a secret side to the Time Lord's life that has never been shown before. New showrunner Chris Chibnall seems to be taking a bold new approach. That's one way to put it. Not only is the Doctor finally female, but this incarnation is opening up about a past that's never been hinted at. That, though, is the magic of Doctor Who. This is how it completely reinvents itself every few years. Every time the Doctor regenerates, it's an opportunity to take the series in a whole new direction. When regeneration comes, at the time of a new showrunner, a transformation is even more distinct. Jodie Whittaker herself stands as a symbol of that. Oh, yes, she does. The first female Doctor has already proved herself in a handful of episodes, according to Who. Man. Okay, so again, this is how you could have made the Doctor acceptable by making her another Doctor, not treating her any better or worse than anybody else. Just a 13th Doctor on her own adventures. Yes, take the show in a bold new direction. No, don't use Cybermen or Daleks or Weeping Angels. Give her own stories. Give her good writing. Give her the best chance to be a successful Doctor, and you'll win most of the people back. Doing this shit, guaranteed they're going to dip out. Now, the BBC has been the most sexist to Jodie Whittaker than any fan. I'll give you an examples by making her the Doctor. All right. So sex swapping from a male character to a female character because you don't feel like you can do an original female character and build a show around that. That's sexist. Giving her less episodes than her male counterparts. Sexist. Giving her more companions than her male counterparts because she gets less screen time. That's sexist. Delaying her second season 1 year. Sexist. So, yeah, don't come at me. Talk to the BBC first, please. What they basically say in the last episode, Arachnids in the UK, the Doctor mentions she had sisters. Of course, she's not going to mention brothers. She had sisters. So I'm just going to cut right to the chase. The Doctor's going to originally be a girl. That's what that's the backstory they're going to rewrite. We're going to go back and find out the Doctor was born a girl. And yeah, that'll pretty much, I said last video that was the final nail in the coffin, but that will be the real final nail in the coffin. Yeah, you're going to have some fans straggling, hanging on, but the hardcore fans will be gone because, yeah, basically coming out and saying all the stuff you loved, all the stuff that made this show successful was silly and problematic, and you're just a bunch of man babies or whatever. No, we're not. We're not man babies. I'm a hardcore fan, and I know I'm a bigger fan than most people. That's why I do YouTube videos. I know it's a little extreme at some points, but I'm a fucking nerd. That's what makes me a nerd. All right, I'm unapologetic about that shit. But I'm sure Chris Chibnall will see this video and give me shit for having Daleks back here. And look at that silly 50-year-old man loving our stupid show. Because that's how it looks like you feel about it. And honestly, I don't give a shit what he thinks. And yeah, I'm a 50-year-old guy with Daleks back here. So fucking what? Yeah, whatever. I'm doing okay, and I'm pretty fucking happy. Yeah, I'm not happy about this show. I'm not happy how it's turned out, but like I said, I'm dipped out, and it's just, yeah, it's interesting to see that things have played out like a lot of people on YouTube said they would play out, including myself. So, not going to say I told you so. I could be completely wrong on the girl thing, the doctor originally being a girl. But I think I'm right. I think a lot of you have guessed that already. And if I'm wrong, you guys will call me out. That's fine. And if I'm right, you won't say anything. That's fine. Time will tell, as I say on everything. Time will tell. In a couple of years, we'll see how many fans this show has. And with that season 2 delay, her second season being delayed till 2020. Yeah, we'll see how the ratings are then, especially after a year of just really average, forgettable episodes with a doctor mimicking a better doctor. But that's what she's doing. She's not going to have an opportunity, just like basically you're screwing her like you screwed Capaldi. Capaldi could never get his momentum because you kept on delaying episodes and he was a different doctor every time he came out. And that's what's going to happen to Jodie Whittaker, and nobody's going to hang on. Look at how the ratings dipped throughout Capaldi's run, especially after that 1 year break. See how they're going to dip now. They've already slid a little bit. They've slipped almost 40% from the first episode. And I know there was the wow factor, but they really had hoped to retain that. You don't think they did all of this to get 6.5 million people watching in the UK and then the same amount of people here in the US watching it who was watching Capaldi, actually. And that's going to erode. Trust me. Especially after last episode, you'll see where the ratings go, because that was a bad episode, and it's crappy writing. And yeah, I mean, it's just a bad show. Like Star Trek Discovery, it's just a bad show, and it sucks that it's a property that I still love the old stuff, but this isn't Doctor Who to me, and that's fine. That's fine. And I'll still be covering the show, and no, like my Star Trek Discovery recaps, I gave it a chance at first, and then it just turned into commentary after that, and that's what it's going to be. Yeah, you don't want me around, Doctor Who? I won't be around. I won't be buying your stuff. I won't be buying anything new, and anything vintage I buy, it'll be on eBay, so you're not getting another penny out of me. I hope you're happy. Cheers.
Nerderotic.com. Please subscribe.